Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about the beginning narration here being a voiceover to pictures, but I got a new Samsung Note 20 Ultra and didn't realize that the camera records in 8K. And after I recorded all my narrations that I wanted to do with the phone, I realized, based on my editing program, kept shutting down and wouldn't even think about saving it or doing anything with it. I realized that everything that I had just done or recorded would not be able to be shown to you guys. So I'm going to have to take pictures from it and do a voiceover of it. I'm preparing now to remove those large trees on the diversion trail, which I talked about in the last video, and for which I need to put down the thumb. And everyone always made comments on that. And I know I made a video in the past on putting it down, but I thought for new people or people that hadn't seen it, I would put a video of how long it takes to actually put this thumb down. And actually, I'll do another one, or when I fold it back up, I'll put a clip of that. But it just shows why I don't flip this down just anytime I need it, because you'll see how long it takes. So this is going to be a video just basically showing for anyone also who might have a thumb or gets a thumb and didn't know how to use it. This video will show this is a Pemberton. They're all a little bit different, but this one, at least for a Pemberton, it'll show you how to put it down. And again, it's easier with two people, but as you'll see, it's not terrible with one person, but it's much easier if you have two to line it up. And right here, you'll see why the ratchet strap, if you've seen it in other videos, obviously, it's holding the diagonal arm. There's no keeper where I'm pointing my finger to. There's supposed to be a keeper, which is basically just a metal bracket welded to the bottom of the stick where you can put a pin through, and it will hold that up from rattling. But there isn't even one, so you'd have to take it off, and that piece probably weighs 150 pounds, so you don't really want to take that off and have to put it on. So I just have it being held up with a ratchet strap, and basically that's just going to swing down, and it goes into, which you'll see after, it goes into the pin location. So I guess that's enough beginning narration. I'm sorry that you didn't get the original one, but this will be the video of how it goes down.
So the first thing I got to do is get the strap off. Then this bolt needs to come out so the pin can come out. But you got to lift it off so it's got no weight on it. Right now this thing weighs like 1,200 pounds. There's no way to get it. You got to stand it up. And you got to make sure that doesn't fall down. Come on, go back. And it'll probably take a few times to figure it out with nobody watching.
Right here you'll see the thumb's a little bit too far forward, so when I pop the main pin out with the smaller pin, it drops in and puts pressure on the small pin, so now it's hard to get that one out.
I think that'll do it. Hopefully it's not too much. If it's too much, then it'll put pressure on the back side. There we go. Now we gotta flop everything. Give that a shot. No, you can see, if you can look in there, see it's off by a tad. And when you bang this in, you want to try to make sure that's pretty close to being lined up. See, and now that's a hair too much. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, I got lucky. All right. Bolt goes back in there. You want to keep the nut all the way at the end so that the threads don't get screwed up. Like that. All right. So there you go. And you'll see, having this on, how much it limits your digging ability. See, you want to dig in, you got to be really close to it because of the thumb. That's one of the drawbacks to it. But you can see it lines up nice. It's not exactly centered. Don't know why, but it's you can grab stuff with it. So there you go. That's why you don't want to do it. And actually putting it back down or strapping it back up is actually even a little bit harder. You wouldn't think it would be, but it actually is, because I'll show you. The top hole, back where it goes in, they didn't make it big enough, so I had to ream it out, but it goes in there very tightly. So, but it's probably about a 20 to 25 minute process, and then so if you factor in, it's at least a half an hour to 40 minutes if I call it a round trip to from putting it down to flipping it back up. So that's why I don't want to do it too often.